जीवन्मुक्तिप्रदं देवं क्षमापूर्णं
Paramahamsa Nityananda is a rare living incarnation, a yogi by birth. He has been expressing his power of enlightenment since birth. He has authored more than 500 books in Tamil and English, books in Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, Hindi, Sanskrit, Gujarati, Oriya, Bengali, Marathi, French, Malay, Polish, Portuguese, Italian, German, Danish, Spanish, Russian and Chinese, with translations in 26 languages are available. He is also an exemplary speaker with over 8,000 hours of profound life solutions through his discourses. Social services such as Annadan, free medical care, free educational services, ashrams, schools, temples, hospitals established in more than 140 places around the world offer exceptional services. A powerful spiritual healer who has healed millions of people of diseases from migraine to cancer. A Kriya Yogi who has formulated Kriyas for physical health and mental well-being, benefiting thousands. A living master who offers practical solutions for our everyday problems. Having meditation centers in 151 countries including Bidadi, Tiruvannamalai, Rajapalyam, Salem, Hyderabad, Varanasi, Los Angeles, Ohio, Seattle, San Jose and Phoenix. He is the founder and spiritual head of Nityananda Dhyanapitham, a spiritual guru for 10 million followers, an incarnation who transmits the highest spiritual energy through initiation. A contemporary yogi who has revived the Vedic science of yoga worldwide through thousands of yoga centers. Adept in Ashtamahasiddhis, mystical yogic powers, he has effortlessly awakened the Kundalini of thousands, gracing them with spiritual powers. A spiritual powerhouse who has revived the sacred Vedic tradition by establishing Vedic temples worldwide in places like Los Angeles, San Jose, Seattle, Toronto, Ohio, Oklahoma, Phoenix, St. Louis, Malaysia, Brazil, Paris, Guadeloupe, Dallas, New York, New Jersey, Atlanta, Calgary, Vancouver, Singapore, and places like Bangalore, Hyderabad and Tiruvannamalai in India. A dynamic young guru who is an inspiration to thousands of youngsters. India's most watched spiritual guru online. A beacon of spiritual light who has triumphed over the forces of religious terrorism and political persecution. Paramahamsa Nityananda is an eternal Kalpataru, blessing the world with the boons of material abundance and spiritual enlightenment.
आनन्दानुभवास्वादं सर्वरोगनिवारकं वन्दे पापविनाशक्तं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतं नित्यमुक्तं निर्विकल्पं ध्यानलोकप्रदीपकं वन्दे शान्तमयं बन्धं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम् आनन्दगन्धसञ्चारं सर्वोपाधिविनिर्मुक्तं वन्दे ज्ञानालयं नाथं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम्
पूर्यमाणम् अचलं प्रतिष्ठं समुद्रमापः प्रविशन्ति यद्वत्.
Gaurava dynasty always suffers with the moral support of immoral Dhritarashtra's, constant kindling of Sagunis. Sagunis will have always convincing evidence against Krishna's. But unfortunately, the Sagunis destroy the same side they belong to, Gauravas. Let's enter into the sutra. Dhritarashtra, man with no sight or insight, want to know what is happening in Kurukshetra, the battlefield. he asks Sanjaya, the media person of those days, to give report. Fortunately, Sanjaya is unbiased, honest reporter. He gives a live relay of what is happening. First, let's understand what Dhritarashtra asks and the deeper meanings in that sutra. Dhritarashtra uvacha dharma kshetre kurukshetre samaveta mamaka pandavaschaiva kima kurvada Sanjaya. Dharmakshetre. Sutra starts with the word Dharmakshetre, in the land of righteousness. The place where the war is happening is Dharmakshetra. Please understand, you can have one more meaning of this whole Gita, the war happening inside you. Your inner space where the war is happening between your engrams and the consciousness. Consciousness tries to establish the kingdom of enlightenment, but your engrams tries to establish autocracy and the demonic kingdom, the Gaurava kingdom. But the war always happens in Dharmakshetra, land of righteousness. Your inner space is land of righteousness. That is why, whatever time it may take, the victory for righteousness is assured. Dharmakshetre Kurukshetre. The land belongs to Kuru dynasty. There is one more meaning for the word Kurukshetre, the land of happening. The battle between the negative and positive. The battle between the engrams and enlightenment is happening. Means it is an eternal happening. It is a happening. So the land where happening, where righteousness is happening, there our people, see, is using the word mamakaha. Even unconsciously is not able to say both groups. He is saying very clearly, mamakaha, our people. Shows very clearly.
Discover the secrets of health and wealth in one package. For the first time, a 2-day health and wealth workshop by Paramahamsa Nityananda. 100% healing for a range of ailments. Wipe out illness from body, mind and being. Awaken your body's natural intelligence and healing powers. Overcome stress and powerfully resolve your wealth-related conflicts. Discover the secrets of creating and celebrating wealth.
Let me tell you step by step how you build the patterns. First, the memory. morning 7 o'clock, coffee is very nice. After 1 month, it becomes samskara, engram. Morning 7 o'clock, I should have coffee. After 1 year, it becomes muscle memory. Means morning 7 o'clock, if I don't get coffee, I will feel little low mood. I will feel low, feel little irritated.
Dynamic interactive awareness sessions that reveal the secrets of a perfect health and having abundance in wealth.
I will have headache. That is biomemory. After 6-7 years or 10 years, really one day you are caught somewhere, you are not able to get coffee and having headache, rolling on the ground. That is DNA level. Now understand how the memory becomes samskara, engram. Engram becomes pattern. Pattern becomes muscle memory. Muscle memory becomes biomemory. Biomemory becomes DNA level pattern.
Intense meditations and kriyas that holistically instill a transformed health and wealth consciousness in you. At Baroda, from March 24th to March 25th, 2012. Contact 91-851-11-25239.
He doesn't have insight. By the time he has moved from the word Dharmakshetra to Mamaka, he lost his insight. When he started with the word Dharmakshetra. How can you have people, somebody is your own, somebody is an enemy, and talk about Dharmakshetra? If you talk about Dharmakshetra, you should say, what is happening in Dharmakshetra between the people who have gathered to fight, two groups? Then you can be considered as unbiased. You are asking what happens between this group and that group. Let me know. Here, the reporter is unbiased, but the listener, viewer is biased. He says, Mamaka, our people, and the Pandavas. See, Pandu trusted his brother Dhritarashtra will be unbiased and hand over the kingdom belongs to their kids in time, and handed over the whole kingdom to Dhritarashtra and went to the forest to do tapas and leave the body. But this fellow is sitting with the idea. His sons are our people, my people, and Pandavas are outsiders. He says, what happened? Let me give you my own translation. Dhritarashtra asks, what happened? Sanjaya, what are they doing? These sons of mine and the Gaurava sons of mine and those sons of Pandu, Pandava princess. Since all battles are fought to restore righteousness, the Kurukshetra, where the war is fought, is called as Dharmakshetra. It shows very clearly, in the first sutra, he shows very clearly, he neither has sight nor has insight. He is biased. I can say, in the first sutra itself, he sets a trend. What is going to be the end of the war? The climax is revealed in the opening line. The opening dialogue very clearly gives you the climax. Now starts Sanjaya, a great rishi who has been blessed with the ability of television, to have the vision wherever it happens. I can say first live telecast, first Doordarshan, DD, the planet Earth. Next sutra, Sanjaya answers. Sanjaya said, Sanjaya uvacha drushtva dupandavanikam vyudam duryodhanastata acharyamupasangamya raja vachanamapravit. Sanjaya said, O king, looking at the Pandava army in full formation, Duryodhana went to his teacher and spoke. Sanjaya understands the anxiety of Dhritarashtra. So he gives the report first about Duryodhana. Through this report, Sanjaya tries to console Dhritarashtra. Your sons are doing well, relax. Duryodhana is still alive. He is doing well. He is going and discussing with his Acharya, who is also responsible for the destruction of Kauravas, Drona and Bhishma. By keeping quiet, become indirectly responsible for the destruction of Kauravas. Even though they claimed because they ate the food of Duryodhana, they can't talk against Duryodhana. If they were really grateful to Duryodhana, they should have saved Duryodhana and Kauravas. I can assure, I know for sure, Bhishma and Drona knows if the fight starts between Pandavas and Kauravas, especially knowing that Krishna is on the side of Pandavas, they know the Kauravas will be destroyed. But by keeping quiet, indirectly, they allowed the destruction of Kauravas. Sanjaya says, seeing the formation of the Pandava army, Duryodhana could not take responsibility for the situation as it was, since he did not know how. All he could do was turn to his mentors, here Drona, and tell them they were responsible for ensuring his success. Please understand, Duryodhana means people who have desire to rule, but who are not taking responsibility to rule.
Welcome to Inner Awakening, the most powerful personal transformation retreat you could ever experience. In just 21 days, thousands are already experiencing the shortest route to constantly high energy levels, visible anti-aging, healing of chronic diseases, fulfilling relationships, and higher states of consciousness. What is the secret behind this transformation?
Kundalini means the inner potential energy. Once it is awakened, opens the different doors for the conscious experience in you. I can say, which is a master key for all extraordinary spiritual experiences.
This extraordinary program is conducted personally by Paramahamsa Nityananda in the vibrant atmosphere of Nityananda Dhyanapitham Ashram. Open yourself to the benefits of Nitya Yoga and practical meditation. Experience physical and mental healing. Discover simple ways to handle life with success. Above all, enjoy individual darshan and blessings from Paramahamsa Nityananda every day. Take 21 days for yourself and carry home the transformation of a lifetime.
Who are not taking responsibility, who don't have intelligence to handle life, who can't take decisions, but who has desire to rule. So when a problem comes, they run to their mentors. Please do something. I don't know what to do. I'm in a big mess. I got into this big soup. By doing the actions without knowing the after effect and side effects of it. Many times you also live like Duryodhana. No. Even if you are not able to take the responsibility for the situation, don't go to Drona, go to Krishna. Even if you have done the first mistake of not able to take the responsibility of the situation, don't go to Dronas, go to Krishna. Don't go to teachers, go to masters. See here, unfortunately, Arjuna also is not able to take the responsibility of the situation. It was overwhelming even for Arjuna. But only one twist. When it was overwhelming for Duryodhana, he went to Drona, not to Krishna. Even though the Krishna was also in front of him. And not only that, Krishna came to his own court. But Duryodhana missed very badly. Too big miss which is too costly. Here, when Duryodhana is not able to handle, he goes to Drona because his ego is not allowing to go to Krishna. Because when Krishna came to his court, he disrespected Krishna. When Krishna himself speaks to some people, they disrespected Krishna. Just because of that, now they are not able to go to Krishna for solutions. They are going to Drona, a poor substitute. In the questions of life and death, in the moments of life and death, no substitute works. There is no runner in death. There is only winner. Either you win or die. That's all. In the sports, there is a winner and runner. Runner gets silver, at least silver medal. In the life, you don't get silver. you only get coffin. Either you are a winner or you just perish. There is no runner. There is no second choice. Understand, in the life, either you catch a master or there is no other choice. The teacher cannot be the substitute for the master. Somebody came to me and said, Swamiji, I want to feel connected to you. I want to be around you. But you are too far away from my native place. In my native place, I have another one teacher. I have decided I will listen to him and I will work with him for my spiritual growth. In your place, there will be Dronas. Unfortunately, Krishnas are a little difficult to reach out. Sometimes, even if they are in your eyesight, they may not be fitting with your insight. Maybe your sight is able to see them, but your insight is not letting you to see them. Here, Duryodhana may be having sight, but he inherited the blind insight from his father, Dhritarashtra. Unable to reach out to Krishna, he reaches out to Drona, who is also not able to tell whatever he wants to tell, is bound. Unfortunately, all doors are closed for Duryodhana. Sanjaya very subtly reports to Dhritarashtra, "Oh Dhritarashtra, still it is not too late." First thing, by his reply, he makes two things clear. One, still Duryodhana is not dead, he is alive. Second, still he has a choice to go to Krishna. Third, still he is in the ignorance of going to Drona. Dhritarashtra, you have a choice. You can call your son even now and tell him to go to Krishna. You have the possibility even now.
Discover the power of Kundalini Awakening at Kalpataru, a unique full-day transformational program blessed personally by rare living incarnation Paramahamsa Nityananda. What is Kundalini? Kundalini is the tremendous potential energy hidden inside every individual, which can be awakened through initiation by an enlightened master. Once awakened, Kundalini has the power to transform every area of your life and bring you health, wealth, success, joyful relationships, and spiritual enlightenment. Harness the power of meditation and initiation. Experience a glimpse of Kundalini awakening at Kalpataru. Manifest your destiny. Every weekend at Nityananda Dhyanapitham, Nityananda Nagar, Bidadi, Bengaluru.
That is what Sanjaya means by saying, looking at the formation of the army, looking at the Pandava army in full formation, Duryodhana went to his teacher and asking him, telling them they were responsible for ensuring his success. Drishtva Pandava nikam vyudam Duryodhanastata acharya mubasangamya raja vachanam apravit. What a Sanskrit! Only a Bhagavan can sing in this poetical trend in war field. I remember Vyasa, who is singing this whole thing, and Ganesha, who is penning down the whole thing. Wow! What a poetry! Duryodhana is depressed. Depression has two types. One, the depression supported by your ego, and the depression which makes you feel total inability. The depression which makes you feel total inability is good. You will understand you need help from outside. You will be ready to listen to Krishna's words, which Arjuna was going through. But the depression which is supported by your ego will not be ready to listen to Arjuna's words, will be interested only in the solutions which you feel a solution. So you may expect some teacher who will support your solution which you are already having, which you are strongly believing even in depression. Depression is not wrong, but the depression supported by your ego is something seriously wrong. Poison which is there in the mouth of the snake is not wrong, because that poison does not kill the snake itself, even though the snake is eating through the same mouth. But the teeth of the poison, teeth of the snake is wrong. The teeth of the snake injects that poison into the person which the snake bites. Poison is depression. The teeth is ego supporting the depression. Snake has poison in the mouth, but it does not die by that poison, even though it is eating through the same mouth. But when it uses the teeth, its ego, to inject the poison, people die. Here, Arjuna is also in depression. Duryodhana is also in depression. Both of them are not able to handle the situation, the mess they got into. Individual souls will always get into mess and will fall into depression by the mess created by themselves. Fortunate, blessed are those whose depression is not supported by their ego. I give you the first non-commandment, the sacred secret from this Bhagavad Gita. Blessed are those whose depression is not supported by their ego.